Hello everyone, welcome back. In this lecture, we're gonna discuss equals method. In C#, the equals method can be used in both static and non-static context. This is the syntax of the static equals method. This method is used to determine whether two string objects have the same value or not. Basically, it checks for equality. If both strings have the same value, it returns true, otherwise returns false. Here are some examples of using the equals method. In these examples, the equals method is used to compare MyString1 with MyString2 and MyString3. Since the MyString1 and MyString2 have the same value, the equals method returns true. However, the MyString1 and MyString3 have different values, so the equals method returns false. Okay, the equals method is case sensitive, which means that it will return false when comparing values with different cases. For example, here, we have the word hello and another word hello where only the H character differs in case. So, the result would be false. Alright, as mentioned earlier, the equals method can also be used in the instance context. In this scenario, the method is invoked on a string object or instance and takes another string as a parameter. For example, here, the equals method compares the contents of the MyString1 and MyString2 and returns true because they have the same value. And after comparing MyString1 and MyString3, returns false. It's important to note that when comparing string objects using the equals method, it compares the contents of the strings rather than their references. So, as long as the strings have the same content, the equals method will return true. In this example, the MyString1 and MyString2 have different references, but since they have the same values, the equals method returns true. Alright, let's jump into VS Code and show you some examples. Okay, first, let's declare 4 string objects. Now, let's compare these string objects with each other by static and instance equals methods. Next, let's display the results in the terminal and run the application. As you can see, by comparing John with John, we get true as a result. But for Emma with Emma, we get false because of their case differences in the E character. And after comparing John with Emma, we obviously get false. Okay, done. See you soon in the next lecture.